Hello, hello. My name's Macy Huron, and thank you for showing interest in this leadership training here at Walmart. Leadership is an important part of our company, and we pride ourselves with helping others find their stride and help them make a lasting impact here. This training session is to help the managerial team, like yourself, learn the Walmart culture, leading by example, being able to coach team members, and while also motivating and uplifting your staff. These are just the basics of today's training session. And, leadership is much more vast than that. But here at Walmart, we are very big on implementing these steps to become a leader. Now, leadership has been studied for a long time. And while the main ideas haven't changed much, we're always finding new ways to apply them in our everyday lives. And we usually have specific leadership trainers come in to help with these trainings. But today, I, the store manager, have decided to lead this training. Before we start, I want you to write down, or even better, just think about how you would define leadership. Leadership can be defined in many ways, so don't worry if you might have a different definition from others. I want you to think of your answer when watching this video and see if you get a better understanding of the concept of leadership. Now, it is important to know that leadership is not just about holding a title, but living out core values. Our culture is our shared values and beliefs here, and some of our shared values include integrity, respect, communication, and teamwork. At Walmart, we strive for customer satisfaction and excellence. We aim to make Walmart a more belonging place for our workers and our customers. When leading with integrity, you must lead with trust. Trust goes both ways in any relationship, and you must trust your workers so they can trust you. An example could be letting your team work on a project by themselves without you hovering over them, trusting that they'll get the work finished themselves. Respect is another huge part of our culture here at Walmart. Treat others how you would like to be treated. That's the golden rule that we all learned growing up, and that also applies here as well. Now, we also, not only do we hold value in integrity and respect, but also open communication. Our leaders at this company value open communication. We try to be open to everyone's opinions, and we were big on bottom-up communication as well as top-down. And we want everyone to be able to express their opinions and their concerns, no matter what position or department that they work in a way that makes them feel safe and that they are being listened to. All of our managerial staff are open-minded people, and it is your responsibility to reach out to others through open communication and these open communication nets. Our last value, but an important one as well, is teamwork. We work in teams majority of the time, and we give our best to our teams. It is important that our leadership roles are comfortable working with other people and to show that they actually want to be on a team and that they want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. And, that's just really an important part of us here at Walmart and a part of our culture. We are collectively in a team. We are in this together at the end of the day. So now that we have our Walmart culture down, the next part of this training will be discussed is leading by example. I tell my staff to lead the way that they want to be led. I tell them to imagine, they're the newcomers on the block to this company and envision how they would want their bosses to lead them. And I always say, think of also a leader that you aspire to be, and not necessarily mimic their actions, but study their actions and put your own twist on it and put the Walmart twist on it as well. This exercise, has been really proven effective when training our future leaders here at Walmart. Another big part of being a leader is knowing when to step in to help coach and knowing when to be more laissez-faire, or other words, laid back with your leadership style. As a leader, you should ask yourself, can my team do this on their own, or do they need my guidance? Knowing this doesn't happen automatically at any company, and it's not overnight. This comes with time and being around team members and being comfortable with them. Look for signs of struggle, or if a team member is asking a lot of questions, maybe you need to clarify what is expected more and go into that coaching approach and be like, hey, is there anything I can help you with? Anything I can explain better to you? Or maybe they really just need your guidance. They need you to show them, what needs to go on step by step. And that's okay too. And if they don't, you can always ask. And if they're okay, they'll say it, hopefully. And, then you'll take a step back and let them take control. Let them do their own thing. Learning how your team is takes time, and that's okay too. Nothing happens overnight here. And finally, the last part of this leadership session is learning and being able to successfully uplift and motivate your team members. Being able to openly praise other people for their accomplishments is a big way that you can help lift spirits and inspire others to keep up their work, keep up doing a good work, and to inspire change in others who may not be doing so well. A great way to uplift your team is to comment on how good of a job that they're doing and, to tell them that they're appreciated. Everyone likes to hear that they're appreciated, that they're doing a good job. And this is something so simple, but will guarantee to make the work environment a better place to be in. Nobody wants to work at a company where the boss never really appraises their workers. And I try to go throughout my day and compliment workers and tell them how great of a job that they're doing and that without them that we wouldn't be here as a company. Another incentive for motivation that we like to do at Walmart is to give out prizes for accomplishments here. We like to give out specialty buttons or certificates for people that have been working hard and is dedicated to our work family. We also like to take pictures with you and your prizes and the post on Facebook page to show our appreciation for all the hard work that you are doing here. This just goes to show that how appreciative that we are for them, and it also gets our community involved as well to show all of their accomplishments on Facebook. Again, this is another small, simple thing leaders can do to show their appreciation, and it makes the team members feel like they matter, which of course they do, because without them, without followers, we wouldn't have leaders, and without them, we wouldn't be able to run our Walmart. So I hope this training video has taught you a little bit about Walmart's culture, how to lead by example, when to coach team members, when to step in and help, or when to take a more laid back style approach, and some ways you can help motivate and uplift others as well. I want to thank you for taking this training session and for taking the next steps into learning how to become a leader. Thank you.